Hey guys, I am here and I am with my family. Say hi guys.
Hi guys. Hi gals.
We are going to be talking about why we chose to go with cloth diapers, how we like them so far, you know, what brand we went with, those type of things. So let's get started. So let's rewind back to when I was pregnant. I knew immediately that I wanted to do cloth diapers. My husband was brought up on cloth diapers. I was raised on cloth diapers. It was just kind of like, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. So the research started. I started researching diaper services, the different types of diapers, and this is what we came up with. I decided to go with a brand called Bum Genius, and we have two different types. There's different types of cloth diapers, and there's I think 3 to 4 different types of Bum Genius cloth diapers. We have the pocket diapers, which we have the snaps. We don't have the Velcro. A pocket diaper is basically just that. It's a pocket. You insert the inserts and you snap it on your baby, and it is that simple. Another one we have, and we're going to talk about that, is
This is the all-in-one. If you notice, it's a little bit slimmer. You guys may not be able to notice. It's a little bit slimmer than the pocket diapers. Still made by Bum Genius. They look the same, but the reason that it's called an all-in-one is because the inserts are actually built into the diaper. So one of the things that we noticed about this one is that it's a little bit smaller, slimmer, like I said. So some of those pants that Garrison has, where he actually needs a little bit more room, because the diapers are a little bulky, this works well. And then also these are pretty good for travel too, because as you'll notice, if you do cloth diaper, when you look at a diaper bag, these take up a lot of space. So these are great for travel. We don't have a ton of these. We probably only have, what, 3 or 4? Four of them. These are not the cloth diapers that I grew up on. When I thought of cloth diapers, I actually was thinking about like the old thing that you see the store carry the babies with
the safety pins.
Safety pins and, you know, leaking
the
and all of that.
pre-folds, you have to fold them.
They still make those for those of you that are like ultra uber hardcore.
And if you want to just start off with something that isn't as expensive.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me was, what's the cost factor going to be? So I was just like, because these can get expensive. That was expensive in my mind. Was it $19, $19.99 roughly? Yes.
And ladies, I'm gonna interject here. Ladies, this is how I got my husband to really see the light on cloth diapers and the benefits of cloth diapers. My husband is a numbers man, and like he said, he wanted to know the cost it would to invest in this going into cloth diapers. So I did a comparison of cloth diapers versus disposable diapers, and the cost for cloth diapers, well, I'll let him explain that part, but if you have to try to persuade your husband, that's a good starting point.
Yeah, ultimately there's a few reasons that, you know, we chose to go with cloth diapers, and other folks might as well. There's impact on the environment, from a carbon footprint standpoint, if that's one of the ways you want to measure, it's a little bit lower. There's a cost factor as well, and I'll talk on that. There's a relative bit of fashion in these. What is this one called? The Steve Irwin?
This is the Steve Irwin.
Yeah. They had a Mozart one as well, didn't they? Like
yeah.
Special edition collectors. And Garrison doesn't just walk around in public with cloth diapers on, but they have a little bit of a fashion appeal to them. They realize that. But really back to the numbers aspect for us. When Maria was like, hey, we need to have 24 cloth diapers, and I was like, well, how much do they cost? And she's like, well, about $19.99. I was just like, holy cow, we need to come out of pocket for almost, you know, $400 plus for cloth diapers. That's a lot of money. And Garrison's like not even here yet. But like Maria said, I'm a spreadsheet guy. So if you look at the cost for disposable diapers, comparing these against the cost of the cloth diapers, let's just say it's 8 diapers a year. Okay, when Garrison was a newborn, he used a little bit more, but on average, roughly, it's about 8 diapers a year. And you look at about 25 cents per disposable diaper. I've seen them a little bit higher. I've also seen them a little bit lower as well. That's $2 a day. Multiply that by 365 days in a year, and you're over $750 just in diaper cost alone. Okay. Now, comparing apples to apples, if you look at cloth diapering, and you're talking about 24 cloth diapers, all right, for $20. Okay, and this isn't including tax on either side. You're talking about $480. So just diapers to diapers. A full set that will last you, to give you 2 days, that's why we say 24, 12 and 12, or 3 days if you're looking at 8 diapers per day. That's $480 versus over $750 for your traditional disposable diapers, okay? So by the time you get into, now we can load in other costs as well, like Garrison doesn't use Desitin or any ointment with that, cloth diapers.
But he does use the detergent.
He does use detergent. You know, this is at $20 a month in this, so this is like $192 a year. So even if you add that into it as well, so let's just round it up, and let's just say it's $200. It's still $680 versus over $750, all right?
And that's just your first year.
That's just your first year.
Now, if you stay or if you use cloth diapers for the remaining until the baby is potty trained, that we'll say 3. On average, about 3 to, depends, you might have an advanced child, I'm not sure. But we'll just say 3 because the cloth diapers go up to a child the size of a 3-year-old. Take that cost and multiply it by 3. And you might get lower in the later years because the baby goes to the bathroom a lot less. But we're not spending any more money on diapers with the cloth diapers. And that was how I was able to sell him on that aspect. Like you said about, like we've noticed with our son, he's 3 months old, 3.5 months old. We noticed that he hasn't had any irritations. When we travel, we do get disposable diapers. We end up using Earth's Best, but it depends if I plan far enough in advance. If it's a short turnaround trip where I know I won't have a laundry available, we will get disposables, but I'm still looking at my carbon footprint, so I like to do Earth Best, but this is not an Earth Best diaper. In either of them, when he goes to the bathroom in these, the odor is a lot more pungent versus than when he goes to the bathroom in these. So that's another really cool point about it. Another point that isn't so cool is they are bulky. So even though our son is wearing 3-month-old clothes, he probably can fit 6 months in pants because he has so much extra space with the cloth diapers. So he's our little fluff butt, and it's so cute to see him with his little cloth diaper on. Another thing that we want to talk about is how we manage. You know, you can't just throw these away. You do have to laundry them. So we have a really good system in our household. When my husband's home, he does all the diaper changing, and he also tries to help as much as possible with laundering them. Actually, he's been doing most of the laundry on the diapers here recently, and then I'll stuff and I change them when he's at work or whatever. But my husband has come up with some really incredible, easy steps to make sure that they stay clean and new looking. You know, we've been using these for over 3 months now. Yeah, a little under 3 months. He was born small, so he wasn't able to fit in them immediately. And they're still just very much like they're new. And this little boy goes to the bathroom. So I'm gonna let him tell you about the tips and tricks he does to keep them looking fresh.
Yeah. Real quick before we get into that, when Maria talked about this a bit, this is a really good area for spouses to help each other. You know, sometimes as a husband, especially on the natural childbirthing side, you know, with breastfeeding and cloth diapers and just the route that we've chosen, it can be hard as the guy or the partner to not really know how to fit in. I'm a worker bee, like to work, like to serve, and diapering is an area where I can help. So, like Maria said, when I'm at home, I change the diapers, you know, whether that's the first diaper when I get home or the diaper before I go to work, definitely during the night and whatnot. Another thing is, like she said, laundering them, and I found a couple tricks that have worked for us. So, the first trick is, with the actual diaper set, we were struggling a little bit to get some of the staining out of them. You know, you'll notice your child's poop will change colors, you know, as they advance. But what we do is we separate and I think this calls for this with One Genius, but separate the insert from the actual diaper. I usually wash this first, but when I wash it, one thing I've started doing is putting 1 scoop of detergent in and then doing like a soap wash cycle, then putting another scoop in and doing a full wash cycle. Both of those cycles on hot, and they've been staying pretty clean here.
It's pretty amazing.
One thing that you want to do is that when you do wash them, you want to just unfold them all the way, you know, get as much of the
creases and wrinkles out.
And then these are hung. These are hung on a dryer rack. I think Maria will probably show you a little bit later. And then with these, do the same thing. Throw them in. Just them by themselves. I never wash the 2 of these together unless it's a really, really small load, but we just usually don't do that.
And the reason why he started doing that is because we were noticing after our first month, we were washing them together. You know, we separated them still. We still would separate them, but we would throw them into the laundry together. And because these are so bulky, we just didn't feel like it was getting as thoroughly cleaned as we wanted it to.
And we can visually see a difference between the 2.
So I was really impressed when he came in and was like, I started a new washing process with the diapers. It's so cute.
Domestic skills.
Yeah. Okay, and for the all-in-ones, they just go in with the diapers because they're also line dry. A key point with separating them, like that's a win-win, is that you'll never mistake and throw this in the dryer. Which this is the part that has the water shield in it, and you don't want to dry these because it eventually will break it down and then you'll have ruined diapers. But because we separate them, these will get washed. They'll get soaked, washed, and then rinsed out, and then we'll hang them on the drying rack. Whereas these get washed and thrown into the dryer. So it just makes it really simple, and I was very impressed that he came up with that all on his own. What else can we talk about? Oh, I can show you guys the drying rack that we use. You can get a drying rack anywhere. You can hang up a line and use the pins. You can do anything you want. You can hang them on your shower if you want. Like, you don't have to do this. This is just what we decided to do. But we have this little drying rack. And basically, you see how thin it is? You can fit it on the side of your washing machine. And it simply just opens up. And you place the diapers on the rack. Like that. And it's that simple. So,
while Maria's breaking that down, I just want to give a nod out to where we got our diapers at. You can buy these off of Amazon. I do believe Bye Bye Baby sells these as well. And cloth diapering is, you know, I have to give a shout out to my Generation X, Gen Y, you know, moms. You know, you guys are really doing it big. You're going back old school. You're very communal. Just props to you for just trying to own your motherhood, own your womanhood, and take care of your kids. So, but Cotton Babies in St. Louis, that's where we got our cloth diapers at. Absolutely love natural store boutiques. Google your natural child care stores. They've just got a ton of stuff. It's a great place to go and look and see what options are available to you. There are
Cotton Babies is online. All these stores are pretty much online at this point.
Yep.
But you can sometimes catch deals. Like when we
caught a deal, and this was we were already going to get the diapers, but this really just set things over the top, and we were able to buy 4 diapers and get 1 free. Is that correct? Yeah. So that's huge. I mean, you're basically thinking about this. You're spending $80 and you're getting $20 for free. So that's one way to look at it.
And then with baby showers, you definitely want to register for these. We did an Amazon registry, we did a Bye Bye Baby, and of course we did Babies R Us, which Babies R Us does not carry these. I was really shocked that they're like one of the most go-to registry places, and they don't carry cloth diapers. They only have diapers for folding and pinning. So
it's probably just a matter of time.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
You were surprised though.
They're gonna have to come with it, but yeah, registered. So we got a handful of them in our baby shower. So we bought our bare minimum of 20, 25. We only bought 20. We got 5 for free, and then we got
some more from other folks.
Yeah, so Garrison has a great stash.
And we look forward to having a second child. And
that's another point.
Typically last, was it 3 years there?
3 years per child.
Yeah.
So it depends on the upkeep you do with them. We want to have another child before Garrison, of course, will be out of these, because they're laundried and they're cleaned so thoroughly. You can just switch them between your children, and you know, add some. If it's a girl, we'll get her a couple of girl colors or whatever, but that's money saved. This may sound weird to some of you all as well, but I know mothering and parenting kind of gets us into a different frame of mind called saving money. You probably could look on eBay or Craigslist, and I do know that there are moms that have saved their diapers and are in good shape. A lot of stores will have resale of these. And you can always go to your local, there's always a local diaper. Yeah, there's a local diaper company, I'm sure, everywhere, because it's becoming so popular again. I know our company here in Tennessee will take our diapers, they will take them and clean them for us. So even before, if you did it before you had your baby, bought used ones, went and got them cleaned, it's no different than thrifting a pair of jeans. I know it seems like, oh, you're sharing underwear, but they're babies.
Here's a couple other little functional things as when I'm at home chief diaper changer that I've noticed as well. We've had very, very few occasions where Garrison has actually breached the seam or breached the elastic part of his diaper. And a lot of times, depending on how he's sitting, he may sit in such a way where
he'll get a slight gap in there.
The poop or the stuff is over on one side specifically. 9.5 times out of 10, 95% of the time, it doesn't come out, so we've noticed that. Another thing, and this is really cool. He can make it
through the night. We put him down at 8, and my husband will change his diaper at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
We just started doing this because he's sleeping. We're waking him up to change his diaper at this point.
Now what we've noticed though is that you have the option of you can put this in,
which is a single.
Which is the single, or you can put this in, which actually has a little extra padding right there because he's so small.
Right.
Okay. So for right now, being that he's a boy, and with boys' urine stream pattern, the thing that we do is we actually put this thick part right here. So this is the heavy part in the front. Now every once in a while I'll stuff a diaper too, and Maria lightly reminds me that I need to make sure that it goes all the way up. Otherwise he'll kind of pee-pee out of the front. But that's usually a user operator error on my part. With girls, if we do have a girl, I would probably recommend that we flip that and that we have the thick part back here just because of a different urine stream pattern as well. So those are just some functional things for you guys to think about. But they keep up well, they hold up well. Like Maria said, Garrison hasn't had any irritation at all.
No, and that's another thing. But if you do want to use some sort of diaper cream, you cannot use, I'll just say this, you cannot use like no Desitin or ones that have like petroleum or things like that, because they're going to eventually ruin the diaper. So if you are going to use one, you want to make sure you research that it's safe to use on cloth diapers and that it's water soluble. That way that when you wash, that it will come out and it won't put a coat over the diaper and make it not as absorbent.
Oh, one more thing I think that we heard as well. Didn't we hear that babies that are cloth diaper potty train a little quicker?
Yes, I don't know for sure, and I will come back and let you guys know if that's true.
Comment, tell us if it's true.
Yes, if you know for sure if it worked for you, if that's factual. It's because I guess you can feel it. I'm not sure, but yeah, babies went out of it quicker. Yeah. All in all, we are huge fans of cloth diapers. Right now, the brand that we are partial to is Bum Genius. I am interested in trying other brands, and I of course will be doing comparisons or things like that, but this is the #1 thumbs up diaper when I was researching at the time that, you know, we heard of. But I'm always on the lookout for other ones, especially that are cost efficient. These can be quite expensive, so it'll be interesting to see what would be the difference. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed hearing it from a father's aspect as well as a mom, and seeing Garrison over here drooling and teething all over the place. Yeah, he's 2 months and he's about to break his teeth. And I will be doing a video on natural teething alternatives because, yeah, we're dealing with it over here.
One more thing, just real quick. We didn't think about this. I just thought about this right now. For those of you that are like either thinking about getting pregnant or very early on, One quick way to kind of save toward this, so you can actually save money in the long run, just think about if you can put 40 bucks a week, 40 bucks a month away, especially starting in your first month, then that's 2 diapers per month, all right? And you're gonna go, what is it, 10 months technically?
Yeah.
You're gonna go 10 months. That's 20 diapers right there, and all you need to do is get somebody to give you just 4 diapers. So
that is a good way to look at it.
You just think about it that way.
Or if you even just bought them,
you'll save. You will save in the long run. Within the first year of your baby, you'll save all that. So just a thought, just something extra to throw in there.
So comment down below if you enjoyed having the Hubs join in. He can join in on some other talks with us as well. Also comment below if you know if it's factual that cloth diapers help you potty train quicker. And just let us know if you want to see more videos like this. As always, thank you guys for joining us, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.